Okay. You guys have fun. I think we were good on Twitch like forever ago.
Sorry for the late start, guys.
Oh, you're not.
No, don't update Java right now.
Yes, update Java.
And the audio.
Java needs its update.
I don't need it to update right now.
But it needs to.
I don't give a fuck what it needs to. You said Twitch was
Wow,
good?
so angry.
Did you say Twitch was good? Did I mute it?
Yeah, the audio's good on Twitch.
Alright.
And what do you mean you don't need Java? It's one of the programming languages ever made.
One of the programming languages of all time.
Yeah.
Alright, whenever Donnie's ready, we can get going.
I am ready.
Alright, let's get going.
All right. Hello, viewers. Hello, everybody, and welcome to another session of Powerless. With us here tonight is Kipnurgasplurgen
Howdy.
playing as Sledgehammer Disco,
9 out of 10.
Bork playing as Sparkstorm,
Uh-oh.
Manbear playing as Frequency,
What's up?
and me, Donnie Dangerous, the DM. And welcome back to our campaign, a D&D game about superheroes, Powerless. And I didn't write a proper recap since I was a little strapped for time. So feel free to correct me if I'm wrong about anything or fill in any gaps if I'm not thorough. But I'll do my best. So last time on Powerless, Sparkstorm used his spare time to check out the mech. Oh wait, that's the last session. Last time on Powerless, our heroes were ambushed in the room by the bugs from the subway. So Chadwick learned that, I mean, everybody was really surprised. Working off cliff notes here, Chadwick learned that there was a virus within these bugs that affects machinery, some kind of computer virus. It seems to morph its host into these bug-like constructs. In fact, the bugs that entered the rooms were the disembodied heads of meta-men that were infected. And the legs were actually the spindly cords of their necks, reformatted into legs. Chadwick performed a bit of a diagnostics on them. He did a lot of tech checks. He found out that their core purpose was mostly just to consume energy and reformat anything that they find along the way into one of them. He managed to do this by quarantining a bit of the data from the bug he captured within his gridometer. That was a bit of a dubious thing because it's such a dangerous virus. He found that code was very strange. He didn't quite have the time to get it completely figured out. And after purging it from his gridometer, he found that he was able to kind of like isolate the frequency emitted from them. Found out there was a bunch of them below them, like a lot. Shortly after, they were attacked by a bunch more. The party managed to fight them off. They found Villain was actually in the hallway outside of his room. He was kind of just sitting down and letting any bugs that approached him kind of just die as they hit his destruction field. After battle, our heroes engaged in some mild banter, asking what he was even there for. He just said, well, everybody who's not fighting is kind of in the room behind him, and he didn't elaborate on anything else. After the battle, our heroes were notified through loudspeakers that everything was under control and to rest before the mech battle. Our heroes struggled to rest after their harrowing battle, but they managed to do so. They were awoken early after the rest and told to report to the event pretty early in the morning instead of the usual afternoon time. And they were also notified that the rules have changed. Now, instead of having robots fight robots, they would be piloting their mechs against the bugs that had attacked them. They came out to report for the game that day and found that the battlefield was kind of littered with a bunch of bugs. Turns out they missed quite the event that was happening while they were fighting in the hallway downstairs. Anyways, that was basically what happened. I don't think anything else major happened. It was just kind of that combat encounter, right, guys?
Yeah, sounds right to me. I don't know. I got plenty of rest until what's his face decided to wake us up early.
Yeah.
It was like before
Sure,
the sun even rose. If people in this world knows that. Crazy.
They actually don't. If you remember in a Southern Duet, at nighttime, actually, there is kind of an artificial light. So yeah, I guess they do. Yeah, at nighttime, the only light is there's no moon. The only light is artificial, like the neon signs in the city were the only sources of light in Southern Duet.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, you guys all wake up. We're all in session right now, and you are all just kind of like informed that the rules have changed and some mechs would be available to you. As you're being notified of that, you see, actually, Chadwick, I did have something special planned for you before I get anything. You did get, you did kind of create like an uplink with Angelica Justice, right? So that you two could exchange messages, right?
Yeah. That's right.
Right.
I did do that.
You do have a message. You got it kind of an hour ago, like basically right when you woke up, your thing pinged with a message.
Yeah, basically I got woken up by the announcement. We heard here, and then I'm like, oh wait, I have a message. What's that?
Yeah, so I'm not putting anything in quotes. I'm just gonna give you the gist of it. The message is explaining that someone dangerous has come to Duet. It calls itself Alloy Man, but it's obviously being controlled by Director Malice in the real world. Not sure if you know who that is, but he doesn't seem to be affected by whatever mind fog is happening here. He's mentioned that at least 2 other members of Force Team 1 are here as well. One is MIA, and the other is performing a different mission than the team I'm with. Whoever the other member is, Sparkstorm, you should be wary of them. I have a bad feeling about whoever it is. And that was the message. It seems kind of like it was scrolled out in a hurry.
All right, meta-wise, so I got the gist of it. Alloy Man, aka their robot, is from being controlled from my world.
Yes.
Somehow, but also still here.
Yes.
And there's a couple other people that do not have the same mental issue that most people from the real world that come here have. Similar to us?
Alloy Man, at the very least, doesn't. She didn't clarify the state of the other 2 members. She's not even sure who they are.
Yeah. So, like, do we have like that memory block, or is it just the Star Force that we have issues
You
with?
guys, don't really have the memory block. I'm not going to impose that on you. I might give you disadvantage on knowledge rolls, but for the most part, it's just a Star Force.
Okay, so Ellerman's from the real world. Whether or not I don't know much about who he is, if I remember correctly. But frequency might.
You just fought this giant mech in a hangar. You don't remember anything outside of one combat encounter.
Oh, that guy. Okay, cool. And then there is another team group of force that's somewhere else.
Yeah, 2 other members.
Yeah, like they're doing like SEAL Team 6 type stuff. Like we're the distraction, and they're off doing their own thing.
Yep.
Okay. When there is a downtime from the announcements and tournament stuff, I would like to discuss these findings with frequency.
All right. Yeah, just wanted to announce that before we get on with it. All right. So everybody, you're all there. The announcement was just made by Ramses that the rules had changed. And Anubis says loudly from the speaker, and without further ado, I will release the myriad of mechs at my disposal for you to entertain me with.
Don't forget that, I kind of like fucked with him for a bit.
Yeah, you did. Last session, viewers, Frequency did kind of challenge Anubis for a little bit. I think he even tried to pull out his Star Force. Didn't have access to it. Kind of made an awkward moment with Joser, one of the moderators.
Yep.
It happens. We all experience a time when it's game time situation and it just doesn't perform. I'm pretty sure
Frequency did the class.
I'm pretty sure that's that's pretty sure Knever Splurger made that joke last time, but the viewers deserve it.
He couldn't quite get his Star Force up.
Wow, fuck all of you.
I wasn't going that far. I was leaving it as an innuendo. I was being subtle about it, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, subtle. Okay.
So, out of game question for the smart people in our group. What's worse for wiring, heating it up or cooling it down?
Heating it up.
Okay, good to know. Thank you.
All right.
Like mechanical
So-
property or electrical property?
Just for fucking it up. Like, what makes it get fucked up?
I mean, if you heat it up enough, it melts. But
I feel like if Frequency wants to know that, he's going to have to roll a knowledge check.
I wasn't asking as Frequency. I was asking as me, because I'm an idiot. Frequency would know this.
Okay.
metals get softer as they get warmer.
Well, I know that. I was more so wondering, like, electronic ways, like what's worse? Like, would heating up the metal fuck with the circuitry more, or would cooling it down, make it worse? I don't know. I don't know much about electricity.
Heating it up then.
Okay.
So Anubis,
Except
are we
batteries.
good?
Yeah.
I
We
think-
good, everybody?
Until I can actually move as character, yeah.
Oh, where are you? You can't move your character?
No, I can move my character fine. I mean, in game. Like, I want to walk the robots and look at them and be all touchy-feely.
You might want to wait.
That's what I
Lore-wise,
said.
canonically, they're not even there yet.
That's what I said.
So Anubis says, and without further ado, I will rise up my hosts of giant mechs with which to entertain me with. And you see kind of like platforms downstairs kind of rise up. Like, this giant inner area kind of elevates and de-elevates. And this giant platform kind of rises up, and you see a bunch of scrap. And kind of like this lone zombie. You see this token. This is here. Kind of walking around. And it was like, what? What? No fair. Where are my mechs? Guard robot kind of, one of the duet soldiers shoots the thing. As it's kind of lurching towards the spectators. It kind of just collapses.
I cackle quite loudly at Anubis's frustration.
No, there are still some left down there, right, guys? You hear him like talk to the people in his control room. Seriously, where are they? Relax, my husband. I will tend to this. And you see right from the control tower, a lady kind of just hovers down. Lower me, she says, and Anubis is like, oh, okay. She lowers down, and it's, a few minutes pass by, and platform rises back up, and you see, now you see the mechs. I've managed to salvage a few of them.
I say, like, as they're talking, like, suddenly, damn, she's a badass.
Is this what you wanted, my husband? Yeah, come back here. And she kind of just hovers back up there. Anyways, after that, the announcer, Ramsey says, it was a bit of an early entrance for the Duchess of Digits, the Queen of Duet. Behold her majesty. And now prepare for the match.
I say this not subtly, but like I'm not yelling it. I'm just like thinking out loud, and I'm like, why didn't he tell us her name? That's odd.
A little bit.
Do I recognize her?
Yeah.
You should.
Well, actually,
Well, I'm just wondering because he made changes to her sprite.
roll knowledge with advantage.
Well, I have super advantage for anything doing with my past universe, including Gizmo Girl.
You
Triple
get-
advantage, then.
You get.
Well, no, I mean my roll is pretty fucking huge.
I'll show you huge.
14. I got 29.
That's obviously Gizmo Girl.
I go, hey, there she is. And I shout as she's flying back towards Anubis, Gizmo Girl! Hey, get down here!
She actually pauses mid-flight. You there, that name. Why do you speak it?
'Cause it's you.
Is she yelling this, or did she come approach us?
She kind of sounds like she's saying it calmly at a normal room volume, but it's like radiating in such a way that everybody can hear it.
I go, 'cause it's you? Who you are? Ask the yellow dude. He's your brother. And I kind of like point. Where is he? He's not on the map.
Oh shit. Yeah, here he is. Wait.
I kind of point at him. I point at him. I go, this guy right here. Yeah, he's your brother. I'm your friend. And apparently you're married to a douchebag. And I say it just like that.
Wait, that's her?
I go, yeah, that's her.
Fuck, Violet. I got some words for you. What are you doing, my queen? Get back to the throne room. We have a match to get to. Now you listen here. What I have to do is more important than any fucking stupid little games you have.
I started a family fight. I whisper to Sparkstorm.
I just
Uh,
I just laugh.
Villain starts waltzing up towards Gizmo Girl, and you kind of just see him seize up and almost fall down.
How isn't she like
I
midair?
run really, really fast, and I catch him. I can actually make that distance if I sprint, too.
Remember who fixed you up when they found you bleeding to death in my world? Behave and put on a good show for me, or I'll just turn that thing off.
I look to Villain. I look down at him. I go, really? Really? You let that douchebag put metal in you?
Hey, fuck you, man. I don't even think I was awake when he did it.
Sucks for you. I kind of stand back up. And then I shout at Gizmo Girl. I was like, I told you married a douchebag. Now get back here.
My queen, you don't know them. You've never known them. Get back here.
I shout up, shut up, dickhead. You ain't got metal in me.
I've never met either of you before, she says. And hovers back up to Anubis'
What's
throne.
what's the butler's name? Before she runs away.
Gadget Man.
Well, Gadget Man really misses you.
I'm gonna
And so
interject
does
here.
Blind Justice.
He said it, so I'm gonna interject here. While this is going on, I'm gonna offer Sledgehammer a little piece of popcorn or candy, or my, I'm a little bag that I'm snacking on right now.
Yeah, and I'm too engrossed in this to even question where you got it. And yeah, I'll start snacking.
Continue. Sorry.
Yeah, but like I said, before she hovers away, I want to mention Gadget Man and Blind Justice, because Blind Justice was her partner in this universe.
She kind of just looks back at you and roll a perception check.
I actually suck at those. Where's my perception? Oh, not too bad, actually. 26.
As she's hovering back, her jaw actually kind of drops. She loses some composure, but her face straightens up, and she kind of like takes on that blank stare again, and hovers back into the towards the throne tower.
I kind of look down at Victor or Villain, or I don't know. I usually refer to him as Villain. I look down at Villain and I go, well, you're definitely going to have to leave that asshole to me now, considering he kind of controls your punk ass. And then I dust him off and start walking away.
Fuck, this is humiliating.
And knowing Villain as I do, responding in any way other than that probably would have just pissed him off. So that's why I do it. And then I go back to my little team.
Yeah, and you see like the moderators were kind of taking some steps forward, and they kind of back off.
Before I go back to my team, because I do have to go down this way, I want to touch this guy's leg and this guy's leg. And I'm going to channel all of my hot cold plus and everything I got, which isn't unsubstantial. And I'm going to like try to fry at least one or two of the circuits in each leg.
Well, I'm going to have you make 2 rolls for that. One to not be noticed and one to succeed. So roll a stealth check.
Okie dokie. Still. You have sneak. I'm guessing that's the same thing.
Just
Yep.
one or one for each mech?
1 for each, so yeah, roll twice.
Fuck you, orc.
Well, you could have just failed both of them with one roll. Now you have to
Yeah,
fail
but
them with
I got a plus 13 on my sneak. It's not that bad.
two. Oh. And then watch the nat 1
And I
show
get a nat
up.
1.
Yeah,
See,
you're
I
welcome.
would have got
You're
either
welcome.
14 or a nat 1. Now I get both, so one of them fails.
Yeah, you're welcome. That would have been a nat 1 for both of them. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
What?
Not if I would have rolled just one d20. I bet you it wouldn't have popped up nat 1.
It was the first roll. It was the next one RNGesus had for you. Yeah, you're welcome.
Okay. Which one is the nat 1 for? Click it.
Hey, must I remind our faithful DM that he does not do nat 1. So technically, I got a 14 and a 27.
Well, you're also in the middle of a stadium with a lot of security.
And I'm walking between two ginormous fucking robots.
Yeah. I mean, the DC could have been like 16 and you still lost. Anywho. Just let him have this.
Yeah,
Come on. We could still take him.
I'm gonna say you succeeded in sneakily doing one robot, but roll power check for it and
That's
tell me
fine.
which robot it is.
I'll take that, but I wasn't gonna take you just got caught for my nat 1 when you tell me you don't run nat 1s.
I don't do nat ones.
Power.
You still can do it. You just only 3 people notice. You know, not the entire stadium.
Power effect. Roll bonus is +5. My temp modifier is 1.
I will be back in a minute. I have to watch my.
Ooh. Okay. I got a 14 for my power.
Okay. You managed to tamper with it a little bit, but nothing dire.
Okay. I picked the yellow one.
All right. You see kind of a soldier come up to you. Hey, match hasn't started yet. What are you doing?
It's so pretty. And everybody around here should basically know I like touching and doing random things by now. So that should fit.
Okay, you didn't do anything crazy. You literally just touched it, so roll a persuasion check, and this will be an easy one.
Per coercion. 7 4, so 11. Unnatural 20.
Yeah, I get it. I kind of always wanted to pilot one of these myself to entertain our God King.
That's not why I'm doing it. I'm hoping to shove it up your God King's ass.
What?
And with that backhanded comment, I continue just strolling away.
He's just kind of like jaw agape and kind of like walks back to his guard position. Okay, now teams, pick your robots. I mean, there are going to be like hundreds of them, but there's 4 of them. Yay, Anubis says over the intercom. Oh, the big one in the middle is for my team, Pharaoh 5. You guys don't get it. So you kind of see Villain and his Ravagers kind of go up and call dibs on the one with the Mohawk.
That makes sense.
This thing looks badass. It's mine. Force doesn't seem to be trying to pick one. In fact, you see a giant mech exit the Force team. There's a giant hangar actually next to their quarters. This giant mech comes out. You see the Alloy Man, the giant, the smaller giant robot, kind of cross its arm, look kind of smug back at it. So it's just you guys. Everybody else kind of has a mech picked out.
We picked Blade.
Okay, I'm just giving you the roleplay opportunity to officially do that.
Oh, I did. I walked up to it. See, mine, shiny, pointy. Except for I'm
All
not
right,
actually driving it.
Okay, you picked Blade. And now, since I don't really have any big story beats to go over here, I'm just going to bring you directly to the game map. And we can get started. What's that?
Reset the map. Darkness. I forgot. I didn't do it.
Reset explorable darkness. There. Everything look good to you guys?
I'm down here in a red-blue area, so yeah.
I'm fine with you being there, for now.
Is it
Okay,
just
so
is
let
it
me.
just me, or is your token lit up fully bright and the rest of them are like kind of opaque?
Yeah,
Okay.
you're right. Apparently, I'm the only one with actual light.
Yeah. Let's see. You got vision on. You got low light.
Yeah, just copy his settings over to us, or well, I'll be in the mech, so I don't need my own.
Oh, so will Disco. It's me and Gun Show as runners.
All right. Yeah, I mean, like whoever's the runners are the only ones who really need token lighting. So let me grade gun show on it. Ooh. All right. Bring him on the map. Vision on. Field on. 5 feet. Save. Oh.
Hi, cutie pie.
All right. So gun show's got light, right, guys?
He is more distinct, smaller circle than Compass.
As long as he's got a circle, that's all I care about. Big thing is the mechs. So let's go over kind of the rules. So there is no hit. There's no hit rules. You got your auto turrets if you have one. I don't think Blade has one. Everybody's assigned a body portion of their mech, and each person gets 1 turn. So that's 3 turns for the mech to perform actions, basically. You have something called a quick thruster, which is kind of a free action once per turn for whoever's piloting the legs. So let's say you do a movement action, right? You want to engage a quick thruster, you can do that additionally to your movement action once per turn. Keep in mind there's an energy cost. So might be a good idea just not to do that sometimes if you're trying to conserve energy. See, whoever's running, you have 10 rounds. That's 10 turns to use your movement action, find loot, get it, and return. That's all within 10 turns. Otherwise, your mech does not get topped off with spare tech pieces. Lore-wise, it's the tech is degraded dualium. It's unstable. So if it doesn't get stabilized once you harvest it within 10 rounds, and you don't get your mech while it's in the hangar in between rounds, it destabilizes and is useless. So you gotta kind of think about your movement speed, how far you are in, and how much tech you've harvested, whether it's worth it to come back right away or not, whoever's running. There are rooms while you're harvesting. Some rooms have more tech in them based on how hard they are to harvest. You'll kind of encounter them when you do. Just keep in mind there are different routes. And I'll explain further once you get to certain obstacles. But let's begin.
We replenish health and energy upon the resupply.
No, you have to manage that through whoever's running for tech. There's just kind of a long-term survival thing and a point thing. So you get points for kills. If your mech is destroyed, you're out. However many points you've got up until that point is how many points you're ending this tournament with.
I meant like when frequency delivers materials, do we regain energy from that?
Yeah, you can. Actually, I have
Okay. Is that the only time?
I didn't. Yeah.
Okay.
Is that information not on your sheet?
I'm not looking at my sheet. I was just double checking.
Okay, I could put the runner information on your sheet if you want. Or I could just tell you. Alright. So, roll initiative without any modifiers.
All of us?
Just a d20. Whoever's piloting the head.
18. That's fine. I don't have modifiers anyway.
Alright. You do have initiative. You can feel free to roam around, reposition yourself. There is one more thing I want to tell you guys. If things get rough, you guys can sacrifice points for certain buffs. I can go over them right now. Where are they? So basically, Anubis can apply certain nerfs to the enemy, and Gizmo Girl can apply certain buffs to you. So Gizmo Girl you can sacrifice 20 points to regain 50 HP to all parts, and restore HP to all parts. Supercharge, sacrifice 10 points to gain 2 times damage for 1 round without using up any energy. Escape key, sacrifice 5 points to return technician to base if you can't return in time. So there's free cop out. And Anubis, you can sacrifice 10 points to remove all visible targets from the map. You only gain half points for all kills. If you do that, from that match forward. Firewall, sacrifice 5 points to delay a wave. Glitch, sacrifice 5 points to prevent enemies from having their supercharge status for 1 round. Supercharge, enemies get double HP and double attack. You'll see them when you see them. Alright, just throwing that out there, letting you know you have it. I feel like there's one more thing I wanted to let you guys know. Nope, I think we're ready to begin. Alright, do you want to move? Do you want to do anything on your turn? Fellas?
Oh wait, I was. So, all the last question I have is all our moves cost energy except like just actually moving normally.
Yeah, I think moving actually might cost a little bit of energy. Legs, look at your stat sheet. Does it say movement costs energy?
It's 6 mega movement. That's it.
Doesn't cost energy then.
Yeah, I think thrusters cost energy, but that's like extra movement.
Yep.
Although the energy cost for thrusters isn't listed as far as I can tell.
It's not. It should be. Let me look. Yeah. Thrusters are 30 energy. Oh, I see why you're not seeing the energy cost for legs. It's not for specific builds, it's universal. So moving is 5 energy.
Oh, that's down here. Okay, I see it.
Yep. Yeah, there are universal rules for all the mechs. That's the one thing. That's the thing I wanted to tell you guys. Okay, so arms have HP and legs have HP. If anything deals damage to the legs, the core takes HP damage as well, in addition to the legs. If anything deals damage to the arms take damage. The core still takes damage. No matter what gets hit, the core is taking damage.
Oh boy. Okay, excuse me. And then the arms actions, and then the legs. That's just the same for all packs, right?
Right. If it's black text, that's just universal information for the mechs.
Okay, I don't have control of the mech.
Let me rectify that.
I'm gonna put my HP as the core.
All right.
HP. But I'm gonna keep the energy on the mech. Does that work for you guys?
Sounds good.
However, you guys want to sort this out, that's all good. All right. Now, I just got to reference some stats for these monsters. And I can begin my turn.
Okay, so we're in the proper areas that we're supposed to be because gun show's way off to the side.
Oh, let me move them momentarily.
And I can't see Knurrishblurg.
I ate him.
Oh, okay.
Oh no.
Okay, gun show. Who's you guys are both running, so you get this starting position. That will be the starting position for the runners. Where is gun show? Where did I put him? Oh, for a second there, I thought you did eat him. Okay, so I'm going to have you control gun show, since I'm just giving you the runner rounds. Gun show has 7 movement, so just remember that. And for the sake of rolls, I'll tell you when you get to them. Roll initiative yourself, by the way.
I've know we've talked about this a million times. Don't get how a speedster has such low reflexes, but whatever.
You're
It
fast.
is reflex.
You're always running into stuff.
It's reflex save for initiative, right?
No, it's
Decisiveness.
decisiveness.
That's what it is. I don't get how I'm a speedster, but my decisiveness.
It's why I
I got a 12.
Yeah. All right, so you are. Okay, you are last in initiative. I'm fine with that.
You're fine with, of course, you're fine with that.
I mean, it's not going to make a big difference. You get 10 rounds to finish what you're doing, anyways. Not impacted by anything that's happening up on the top of the map. All right. I'm going to move all my monsters. Okay.
Oh, okay. I see Sledgehammer.
4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Maybe it's the colored light that I put on there that's making you look opaque.
And 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I've moved all my monsters. You're free to move. Monsters are on the field.
All right, team. Are we missing someone?
You guys got Kipnergisblurgen, Manbear, Bork, piloting the mech.
No, I'm not piloting the mech.
Right.
No, I am.
Oh, yeah, you are missing somebody. You got Boba. He's piloting the mech with you guys.
Yeah, I think he's on arms, isn't he?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I know I'm on leg.
So, you guys, what are we feeling?
Okay, so
North, south, east, or west? I was saying this inside the mech.
I mean, didn't we just like get dropped down a hole in a place I've never been? Like, kind of feeling like just spin a wheel.
North it is. Okay, so then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 movement.
Yeah. Is that what it says on the movement page for your mech?
6.
It says 6 mega movement,
Six.
which I
That
believe
means
is
move yourself 6 points. All right. The head should have the option to scan. I think there's an echolocation ability for headpieces, but that costs energy. If you really want to know where everything is.
Is that the same as the sonar?
Yeah.
I have a 7 decisiveness or 7 perception. How much do I get to add to it?
Is that what I wrote down? You have to roll your perception to your sonar.
Scan targets, parentheses perception.
Oh. No, I'm not going to actually make you roll. Just spend energy.
Okay, I do that.
All right. You notice something here. Your sonar is pinging something directly to your left. There's something here. Something here. What is that? Okay, well, that's all you... Oh, and something here.
I go to call down to Knurrsbergen. Something due east. Activate the thrusters. We can get there.
Aye.
Remember, because of your synergy, you get an extra movement.
True.
Yeah, 1 extra point of movement.
I don't think we would have had the range of his synergy.
Yeah.
I don't think we would have had the range, and also he said that like mechs can choose to move in one direction as a standard or reflex action. Wait, what does that mean? Move one direction is a standard reflex action. If I don't do an attack,
standard or reflexive. So during the enemy's turn, you can actually use your thrusters to back away from an enemy.
oh, okay. As a reflex action. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, you can also use it to just extend your movement.
So we approach. Okay, we approached a bug. I don't want to. We could step on top of it, but I don't think that would do much with us. We seem to be light and nimble.
It seems to be a flying variety. Trample attacks probably wouldn't be effective, but it's small.
Boba, you're up.
Somebody's gonna have to control Boba.
Well, Boba's
I've
not
already
here.
got gun show. I'm not taking Boba as well.
We don't need Boba here. That you RP for Boba.
Oh, yes, sir, Captain, sir. What's the order?
Well, hit the thing already.
All right. He uses the most convenient melee attack in his arsenal. I'm not looking at his character sheet right now.
Just punch it.
Punches it. He punches it. Takes it out. If that costs energy, subtract that from your energy total. But he does that.
How much
and kills
was
it.
there? How much was the thrusters?
30. Thrusters are expensive.
I've been keeping track of leg energy. Energy in the legs is counted separately from energy in the core.
Oh, I misheard that earlier. Even with the arms?
Yeah.
I'm separate too.
Shit. That makes this a lot easier of a battle. Okay.
Yeah, right now we're at 65% legs.
That can I before I end my turn, I think I have to move over one. Being a high tech person, whatever, am I able to transfer energy from the core to the extremities? Okay.
Yes.
Making sure. Well, oh, so movement. Okay, yeah, so I only lost 5 so far. Okay, cool.
Yeah, thrusters are real expensive.
I think that's our turn then.
All right. Runners, you are up. Pick a route. Head down it with your movement.
Me?
Yep.
I can't see a route. All I see is one line.
Okay, you see that red line there. There's a red line here and red line there.
Okay.
Okay. So you investigate the red lines. Which red line do you choose to investigate?
I'm gonna go top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I can reach this pile.
All right.
I've got more movement, so is it what's it take to loot this?
Oh, well, this is my turn. I got to generate the room.
There's a room in my loot pile.
It's a fancy loot.
Yeah,
pile.
I'm actually generating these rooms as you come across them. So you get up to that top room there, and you have a 4, which means it's unstable structures ahead. Beware of cave-in.
Ooh.
Okay, that's on me to roll as you investigate. $14. You get
Bless you.
roll reflex of 12. I mean, roll reflex.
DC, I have a feeling DC 12.
Yeah, I think so. I had a 14.
Okay. Some rocks fall on you, but you manage to avoid them. You see the loot pile there, and you gain. Modifier 10 plus. Do you have a treasure find modifier?
I believe so.
Okay. So roll a d10 and add your treasure find modifier to it.
I'm looking for the damn thing. Treasure find. Oh, nope. It's a 0.
All right.
I got a nat 1.
Womp, womp.
Okay. Well, the route has a base of 10. Actually, that wasn't a modifier. The 10 is what you get. So you get 11 scrap.
Cool. That's not even the end of my first turn, because I still have more movement. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. That would be the end.
Stopping to scavenge will cost you 5 movement.
Why? I have 2 basic actions. Why can't it just cost me one of those?
Standard action.
I have 2 standard actions.
All right, fine. I'll give it to you. I'll concede.
Okay. So, and then you said I can't control gunship.
Oh, let me give you control of him.
I actually have 2.5 standard actions.
Okay, gun show is yours now.
Okay, so he gets 7, you said? No, he's not. So I can't control him.
What?
I can't click the dude.
Here, can you do it now?
Yes. You said he gets 7? One,
Yep.
Donnie, can you
Three,
click on gnome face and
five,
then the Mechs
seven.
and remove the color from his aura? Double click, bring up the setting tab. Go to the dynamic lighting, and go all the way down. You should see like a color option.
Oh, that tint.
Yeah.
All right.
Because just so that we can see him a little bit. Oh no, he's still opaque. Okay, never mind.
Oh,
Okay. So he gets with his 7. He actually got to 1 himself.
well, wait. Let me generate the room first.
I'm just telling you.
Okay, so the room he comes up to is active, medium bugs within. Okay, they're going to roll a 12 to perceive him, or he's going to have to roll above a 12 to sneak past.
I'm guessing he doesn't have much of a sneak modifier.
He doesn't.
Now, by doesn't, does that mean 0 or does it mean like 2?
Roll a d20 plus 2.
17.
He managed to sneak past the bugs, and he gains. He has a treasure find modifier of 2, and he finds.
9.
He finds. I'm going to say he finds 14 scrap. The modifier just gets added to the scrap. Well, I actually have predetermined scrap for these different rooms.
Whatever.
Yeah, so he finds 12. He finds 14 scrap.
Okay. So that's the end of turn 1.
Yep.
You said I get 10, right?
Yeah, you have 10 rounds to return back to base.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So round 2 brings me here.
Oh, entering another room. That's /R D4. This room is small bugs active. Roll stealth check.
Unnatural 20.
You sneak past them and manage to scavenge. You have no treasure find modifier.
7.
You manage to find 8 tech, 8 scrap.
So that was 10. So 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. That ends round 2 for him. This guy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's round 2 for him. Round 3.
Wait. Actually, yeah, you can go through all with it. I guess it doesn't really matter.
1, 2, 3, 4 brings me here.
That is more small bugs. Roll stealth.
I really have to. My modifier is higher than the defense.
Oh, is it? What's your
My
stealth
modifier is
modifier?
13.
Damn, I guess it really wouldn't freaking matter, huh?
Yeah. I got
Okay.
19. And then for my treasure find, I got a 9.
You're like I said, your treasure find doesn't. It's not a roll. It's just a modifier tacked onto the base tech scrap rating. You get 8 scrap.
Okay, cool. And that was 8. So 9, 10. I'm gonna take blue. Where's blue put me?
Okay. Blue will bring you back to base. It's a teleport back to the start in case you're desperate to get back. Red will teleport you to the other side.
I'll take red. I'm not that desperate. It's only round 3.
Okay, so you wind up here.
Jesus, where'd you put me?
Scroll right. Scroll right.
Okay, I found me. So that was 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Puts me there.
Okay, this room is. It is Medium-sized bugs. Yeah, you pass perception. You basically get a free pass on all the bug rooms.
Sweet.
You get 8 scrap.
Sweet. That's it for him for round 3. Him 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's it for him for round 3.
So, is he supposed? Do we have 10 rounds up by us too? And he's just running through all.
I was gonna have you guys alternate rounds, but
Well, you told me I have a deadline. I have to be back within 10 rounds for them to get the stuff I'm harvesting. I figured that was important.
yeah, I didn't realize Frequency had already used 2 rounds. So I've just decided to let him run his 10 rounds until he's done, and then just like do the mech fight until he's done.
Well, basically, you have 10 rounds to get back, and then we have 10 rounds before we get back as well. So, like, we'll meet at the same time.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
I get that, but that doesn't really make a lot of sense to me either. But I'm not going to complain. Do you want me to continue or do you want me to stop? I've done 3 rounds.
Let's take a break there. Let's just mix it up a bit and do 2 rounds for the mechs.
I just don't want, like, if it wasn't part of your plan to have, like, part of us sit out for a while.
It wasn't. I was gonna roll with it though. Okay. Next turn.
I want to do another sonar. I know we're
When it's your
some.
turn, you can.
Huh?
When it's your turn, I gotta reposition everything.
I thought I was first.
Are you first? Oh, okay. Yeah, do another sonar.
I rolled an 18. All right.
Okay, you see, there's another one here, here, and here. Still just the 3.
Wait, where's the third one?
1, 2,
I don't know where that one.
3.
I didn't see the second one. If you're pinging, you gotta hold a little longer because I'm zoomed in so that the viewers can see.
It's south, but more.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so they're all down there. Okay. I was just seeing if we got closer to any. I start moving down.
All right.
And I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 7 normal movement, right? 6 plus my 1.
So. Yeah, Blade has the highest movement, and there's a synergy bonus.
I go ahead. Hey, Sledgehammer, how are you feeling about those leg spikes? You wanna thrust past the enemy in front of us?
Just metagaming real quick. We have limited energy and we have to make it last for a while.
See, that's what I was thinking, because my whole thing is the stuff I'm finding is supposed to be refilling your energy. That's why I thought my 10 rounds, and then I get back to you and give you guys your tech and energy. You upgrade, get energy back, and then go back into the fight. That's what I thought.
Meta-wise, you should be conserving that energy unless you want to be spending a lot of scrap re-upping on that.
Yeah, because it costs us 5 movement just to move, or 5 energies just to move. If we activate thrusters, that's half of the leg energy we have left.
This is still only the first wave of monsters.
How many waves? Do we know how many waves total?
10. Well, five waves, but you have 10 rounds to finish off whatever is actually on the map.
Yeah, we got a handful up here. I can juice you up after this. I just want to get a good head start on the other mechs.
I thought we were each doing our own quadrant.
You are.
Okay, so the plan is activate joint blades and then thrust past the bug.
Yeah, it's reading here. We only take the energy cost uh during when it hits.
Yeah, so it'll be 30 for thrusters and 5 for damaging the enemy.
Sounds right.
Energy expended. Let's go.
All right, so I'm moving past this one. I moved 2, so this is 3. And I'm moving past, so that one's gonna take 1. That's 4. And then I juice you back up with 60. Wait, what's your max energy?
Max is 100, but I
Yeah.
don't know how much you can donate 30.
All right, then I do 30.
Right.
Sitting at 55%. But that's just legs. Arms are still ready to go. Although I don't know how that bug's looking.
Yeah.
Bug's dead. Tiny little bug got sliced and diced by the leg blades. So your mech kind of just ran past it, dashed past it with the thrusters, blade emitted from your joints, and just sliced it into cleanly. It's dead.
Okay. And then
So you guys,
yeah, meta-wise, I feel like we're still confused. He's running around grabbing the stuff. When is he able to hand the scrap to us?
after your mech docks to resupply, which will be after you've basically killed everything on the map or you've died.
And we can so after wave 1 we can dock.
Yeah, but I'm nowhere near my base right now.
Yeah, but do you have 10 total rounds? Or 10 rounds?
From what I understand, each one of my rounds is one of your rounds. So if I'm on round 3 right now, that means I need at least to get to round 4 to get back before I can even give you stuff.
Yeah, but if we dock next, like if we kill this wave off this turn, it wouldn't, like if you get ahead of us, like you'd have to keep track of how many you had each time. Because like if you ran through everything to 10 and then you got back, we wouldn't get any of that until we got to round 10.
Yeah, see, that's where I was confused because I thought like I was doing a little mini game where I got like, because it's really quick for me to run through 10 rounds of running, and then I'd come back to give you guys stuff, but I was wrong. So now I kind of fucked up the system. So you guys,
I'm just trying
to. Not
It
even
doesn't-
going meta here. I'm just saying, logically, you guys can't dock until the end of round 4 for you, because I'm not going to be back to base until the end of round 4 for me.
I mean, yeah, that's fine, because we have 2 more bugs left, and we're just starting our 3rd round. That part, timing-wise, is fine. I was just making sure, like, are your turns going on at the same time our turns are, and is that the stipulation? Because
yeah,
that's why I'm like, if you're running through all 10 like that before you get back, like then we have to wait till round 10. So I just want to make sure that we're on the same timeline.
Let me interject.
Please do.
Clarify, you guys are not on the same page. I just don't like interrupting people. No. So he has 10 rounds to collect scrap. You guys have 10 rounds to fight bugs. For the first 5 rounds of spawning in waves, the first 5 rounds are 5 waves. And the last 5 rounds are you just having a chance to clear out whatever's on the map.
Rounds? Like, what do you mean rounds or turns? Or
well, rounds are turns. So when I say waves, I have a set number of bugs that are going to spawn every turn. I call them waves. For me, that's the term I use, waves. So for 5 rounds, bugs are going to spawn. For 5 rounds, bugs will not spawn. You have until round 10 to dock, or retreat, or kill them all. The runners have until round 10 to return to base and resupply you.
So in other words, you have to conserve your energy and your stuff for 10 rounds. It doesn't matter what we try to meet up, we can't until after round 10.
Yeah, that was my follow-up. Was so our entire conversation is pointless because we can't even interact with each other until 10 turns.
Yep.
Correct?
Exactly.
Okay. Then yeah, never mind. When you get on yours, you can just blitz through it if you want to. I'm fine with that. I just I thought we were like you were running, grabbing stuff, putting in a depot, and then like we could just show up and it could drop on us and we could fix it or whatever type thing. But never mind. I was mistaken.
Not how I have it set up.
I just making sure. All right. So if I remember correctly, so we have 7 movement. So 1, 2, 3. How many? When does the spikes hit him? Will we go past?
When you're adjacent. I could literally say just running up to it and just being next to it. Your leg spikes, if they've been activated, will hit anything they come in contact with.
It's another 5 energy. Oh, and another 5 for movement.
Okay, how much damage do your leg spikes deal?
5 mega damage to past targets.
All right, I will take this one out. So let me say you guys have got a total of 1, 2, and I gotta find where I got the points list. This thing. Yeah, you guys got a total of 4 points. Somebody wants to keep track of points.
Okay, so that was 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is this one?
No.
Okay.
I'm not even sure how you see that since that's beyond the light layer. You guys can see past the black box.
Yes. I see the red line.
Oh. Gooey. Well, treat anything past the black box like it's not even on the map.
I don't see it. Oh, as a second note, while we whatever you have set up on the bottom half with like frequency works like the way that you were originally intending, because like whenever he leaves, like there's nothing left behind. I don't know if that's because like there's not like a generic map thing or whatever, but like however you have it set up down there in the background is working the way that you want, where like he can't see behind where he's going, where he left. But up here by us, like it's just reveal, quote unquote, like previously explored.
But you can't see tokens outside of your light radius.
Correct.
I'm fine with that. Tokens are mostly what I'm concerned about.
Okay. So that was the end of our turn. We
Okay,
don't see
I
any
gotta
points.
do monster turn. All right, monsters enter the map. Ooh, spicy ones. All right, and then 1, 2, 4, 6. 1, 2, 4, 2, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. All right, you guys take some upper body damage. You see one of the flies kind of charges at you and spits a dart of acidic spit at you. You take 5 damage to the upper body, arms and body. 5 damage.
Oh, just keep track of arms. Can you bring Bob out here? I'll use him. I'll
Alright.
use him to keep track of arms.
Duke. Gotta find his token. There he is, and I'm gonna give you control. Oh, yeah, I gotta give you control of him. There you go.
Where?
Oh, here, I'm gonna put him there, and then I'll adjust his dynamic. So,
That I can't see him, but that it's working right now. I know he's right here. Okay. Wait, what the hell? 55. Okay.
good on that front.
Yeah.
All right. Then we have one more wave before we're in parity with what the runners are doing. So, Mech, you get another turn.
Neck.
Mech.
Oh.
I don't think. Oh, okay. This is the only one I remember seeing before. So we're gonna move and I guess punch him, save some MP for the.
All right. How much damage does punching deal?
5.
All right. You take it out, gain 2 points.
Oh, that's 260, and then 90. Okay, so I was, yeah, move 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Be ready with those legs. I do see something in over there.
Legs are at 40%.
That is good to know.
Are you going to pursue the target or conserve energy?
Good for now.
Conserving
All right.
energy is the name of the game.
All right, and then Bug's turn. Well, opposition's turn. All right, you take 5 damage to legs and 5 damage to torso as a medium bug gnaws at you. And then I have more I gotta move.
Or damage to where?
5 to legs and 5 to the head, the torso, the central system.
Okay.
And the big one, take 15 damage to the torso and legs as you're attacked by ranged damage from the north. Big wad of projectile spit hits you. So, yeah, another 15 damage. Upper body and central. Then the third wave spawns.
Jesus.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Yeah, things ramp up as things kind of pop up on the map. All right, you take another flyer, shoots you with 1 mega damage to the torso and central. A little tiny bug just shot you.
Do we have like saves at a DC they have to beat or something, or are they just auto hit?
I'm not making anybody roll saves or hit.
Okay.
And if you want, remember you can sacrifice points to delay waves. You guys don't have a lot of points. But yeah, your turn.
Frequency's turn.
Oh, frequency. Frequency, run for scrap.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
You just teleported.
All right, you get. What kind of room do you get?
Oh, I remember what I was gonna do before we actually jumped down here.
Yeah?
Yeah, I was gonna try to take an auto turret off the fucking other one that's not being used and attach it to ours.
Oh. Oopsies. Frequency, roll a reflex check.
You had me confused with all that lighting stuff. I forgot what I was gonna do.
Sorry.
No, you're not.
25.
You dodge falling rocks and gain 8 scrap. Well, 10 scrap.
1, 2, 3. And then 7 for this guy. 1, 2. Oh, 3.
All right. Gains +2. And the room is a 6. And that means radioactive zone. Roll power save for him, which just roll d20.
Are we on frequency or gun show?
Gun show.
Gun show.
13.
I'll center him then.
Okay. Gun show takes radioactive damage. His movement modifier is lowered by 1 for the duration of running. And he takes damage, but the damage is negligible.
Okay.
So his movement is now 6 for the duration of your running. Back to mechs. Keep in mind that's round 4. Round 4. So guys.
What kind of scrap does he get?
Oh, what kind of scrap does he get? My bad.
Speaking of which, have you kept track of the scrap? Because I haven't. So
No. I was hoping you were.
Nobody told me to.
Well,
I know I got like 3 8s and
Well, I guess we're gonna have someone's gonna have to listen to the recording and can tally it up later. Because we're not gonna be finishing this battle in this session.
No, we're not.
Yeah, true enough.
Okay, so going forward. Yeah. Going forward, keep track of your scrap because I'm got a lot of moving parts I'm moving around, a lot of things I'm rolling.
Question.
It just sounded like you were writing it down when you were telling me.
Oh, I was announcing it so you would know.
Question: are we supposed to be keeping track of points?
Yes.
I think you mentioned how many points we got like twice. I'm pretty sure we're like 6.
I'll bump you up to 10. I'll say you guys got like 40 scrap. I'm just going to be generous because you guys didn't know.
Oh, I mean, we killed like 3 guys. I mean, I'll take 10 points. I'm not going to deny that, but
10 points and 40 scrap. That's where we're at. Because my bad. And going forward, I think the match is going to go a bit more seamlessly. We're just going to get fired up. We'll begin with round 5 next time on Powerless.
oh,
How's that sound?
Can we end on round 5?
All right,
Let's do this next
let's
round.
do one more round.
Unless there's
do one
strong
more round.
opposition. But I'm thinking of something roleplay wise in my head, and I'm gonna forget by next week.
All right. Okay. Let's carry on then. Mech, it's your turn.
I go damn, dealing with a bunch of glass cannon bugs out here. Sledgehammer, we might have to use the thrusters. We're at least gonna. How much? Do you need any energy?
I mean, yeah, I could use some energy, but I have another idea.
Let's hear it.
We seem to be just about surrounded. If only we had some sort of area of effect attack.
It's a very nice way to put. Use your big AOE.
That somehow uses less energy than our thrusters.
I like that idea.
Should we jump?
Oh, we have a jump.
15 energy, 9x9 AoE, 5 mega damage.
Fucking what?
Now, I see prone for 1 round. Is that us or them?
Them.
I fail to see the downside here. There's 5 enemies within spitting distance. I kind of feel like jumping. We could even save our movement.
So I'm calling it down, and I'm like, yeah, we've been hit quite a bit. We need to do some work here. I hope you're ready with those legs. And you're like, got it, boss. I have an idea which way we headed. And I'm like, due north. And you're like, all right, watch this. And then all of a sudden the mech starts jumping.
Okay. Ping your landing position.
A 9x9?
Literally 1 block north.
No, it's
Oh, no.
is it 9x9? Holy shit.
3. Let's see this shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that right? Yeah. About that to a.
Oh, 9x9 is a normal group, so that's really just everything adjacent to you.
Yeah, so if we jump 1 block north, it hits all 3 of those bugs.
Yeah. Keep in mind, when I say 9x9, that's normal grids. You guys are giant. So
I'm counting normal.
I didn't
grids.
translate that right.
No, I'm counting normal grids.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure.
Well, wait. Is it only adjacent or is it 9x9?
No, here's the thing. It's 9x9 normal grids. The grids we're seeing are at a higher scale.
Exactly.
So you see this little fella? That's a 1x1.
Good point.
Yes.
All right, hold on. Wait, can we do this one? No. Okay, so yep, well, I'm gonna tell you. So we can jump 1, 2, 2 grids. Like we can land on this guy and still hit this one.
May even have time to do a melee attack if you got the reach on the whatever moves you have.
I've already spent the energy to jump.
Yeah, I'm
You
just
land it where you want, Captain.
as much as I want to do that one, We do have to go north because someone spit at us from up north. And
It's
so,
true.
like, I want to cover the distance that we have to while we still hit this guy. So I guess it's... So this is 2, 3, 4. And I can't go 5. But that would still hit this guy.
What the fuck is that thing supposed to be, man?
So if we're counting 9x9 from the center of our guy right here, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, all the bugs that we were next to get hit, and this big guy gets hit. So we do
Yeah.
that.
Sounds good to me.
Right, how much damage is that? That's 5?
5 each.
5 meg.
Alright, I'm gonna have to move you so I can actually take this token off the map. Okay. It's another 2 points to your 40. 4 points to your 40. 5 points to your 40 in this map. On this round. Alright, so you guys are at 45 points.
We're at 15. We had 10 points.
I said 40. Where are you getting 40?
No, the
Oh,
40 is the map.
Oh, 15, right. I gave you guys... Right, that's where I set you guys at. Whoops. I get confuddled. Okay, so you land there, and you don't really deal any damage to this thing, because it's flying.
That doesn't seem fair.
I'm also going to transfer 30 energy to the legs.
Appreciate it.
All right, Arms has an action. Arms have their own action.
Yeah, I haven't got that far yet. I'm just making sure that you're keeping track with us. And
Okay.
then, wait, does my... Oh! Nope, not enough monsters to do that one. Yeah, fucking just power sword that bitch.
How much damage is that?
20.
You take down the giant flying bug. And that is... Mm-hmm. 4 points.
Weak.
Well, there are saucier things in store for you guys.
Oh,
Is
I
that the
want
end of your
to
round?
Bugs.
Uh,
Bombardier people.
I don't want to sonar because I'll forget by next week. Yeah. Nothing is in the immediate vicinity. And we can save 5 energy if we don't move. At this point. So we're gonna stay put because I don't want to get hit. So.
All right. We can remember in the next session that you have a head movement or head action scan.
No, that's fine.
All right.
I mean, I'm not going to scan if I'm not going to act on it. So.
All right. This will be your turn. And runners, were you on turn 5?
Yes, we're lined up with them.
We're lined up. Okay, so when we begin next session.
No, let them finish. Just finish round 5.
All right, bugs. Bugs have to go. All right.
That way we can start at the top and just run through it at 6. We did half the battle, I guess.
Well, I haven't done my 5th yet.
Yeah,
I've
'cause
only
Oh, you
done
haven't
4.
done your 5th?
you're after the
No, I've only
bugs.
done 4.
All right. Sweet. You take... All right, I have to reference her damage. You take 5 mega damage to the legs and the torso. This medium spider attacks you.
Where? Oh, what the fuck were you? Oh no.
And you take 15 mega damage. Wait, no, that's not the right one. 10 mega damage to the upper body, so that's arms and torso, as this giant zombie mech attacks you. Likely one of the mechs that was intended to be piloted, but now it's a zombie. So that's 10 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. You take 6 mega damage to the upper body and torso as this giant fly spits at you. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 5. 2, 6.
Wait, what was that one? 6 to upper body as well?
Yep.
Are we holding up?
Not good.
Well, the last wave of enemies have just spawned, so you have pretty much just whatever's on the map to kill when we pick up. All right. So we have the runners, and then we can begin back in turn order when we continue next week. So frequency.
What's up?
Runners. You're the last turn that we have to go through before finish with turn order.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
You have encountered safe route. There are no obstacles in your way. You get 5 scrap.
I'm gonna actually write this down. Give me a second. At least I'll remember the last one. 5. Okay. And then this guy. Oh no, that was only 11. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. And then this guy goes 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. This is turn 5, right?
Yes.
He's still got 5 more. He'll take the red portal.
All right. He spawns over here. Do you have any more movement?
No, he can only go 6.
Where'd he go?
He got all radioactive.
Sorry, Justin. I just pooped you in the face.
Poor puppy.
With,
Okay,
All right,
that's the end of turn 5.
with my foot.
Oof. Okay, and with that, we adjourn this session of Powerless, and we'll continue next week with the mech battle against the bugs.
You hear Knurversbergen, you hear Sparkstorm going, "The hell is this? These ants are fucking doing 5 damage, 10 damage to this." That doesn't.
A
We'll
lot
give
of
as good
bugs.
as we get.
Do it.
We'll give as good as we get. You saw that jump. That's nothing to sneeze at.
Yes, as the party starts to familiarize themselves with the mech's weapon systems and its capabilities, maybe they'll tip the scales next session. Anyways, find out what happens next week on Powerless. Yay?
Woo! Yeah. Sorry, I was reading.
Just a general sense of doom overtakes the D&D party.
I mean, I'm looking at the it's two or three more surprise attacks, and we're done. So, because all of a sudden, like, we move, it's like, yeah, no one's around here, and then all of a sudden, 4 or 5 bugs come out of nowhere. But like, oh yeah, I know you're 6 blocks away, and you can only move 4 in a turn, but let's fucking spit at you.
Keep in mind, what's on the map is all that's on it. It's rough because shit keeps spawning every turn, so...
That's fine. If I could see it, I could plan accordingly, but I can't see
Well,
shit.
that's the challenge.
Like, these bugs are glass cannons here. They do 5 damage. They take 5 damage. We do 5 damage, but we can take 120.
Maybe I'll tune some of the viewing settings. 15, is that... Might not be reflective of what I intended. I don't know. We'll see. I might tweak some things, but I'm not gonna upend what I have planned. But I might tweak some numbers.
Yeah, I'm just messing with you because like they can shoot me from further away than I can see them. So it's just I was not prepared for that. That's basically it. I'm just freaking out.
Well, you merely adopted them.
That's true.
Yeah, this is. I got nasty things lined up for this mini game, so we'll see. We'll see how things turn out.
Yeah, remember, this has all been kid shit up until now.
I mean, really, it has. Like, there's some things at the edges of your vision that I don't know might seem a little unfair.
So, oh yeah, 15.
I'm just glad that the
15, huh?
zombie mech thing was a thing before I messaged it.
That was you who messaged it? Somebody messaged it and I started laughing. I was just, I don't want to spoil anything.
I'm just
But
glad
yes.
that existed before and I didn't speak that into existence, because I would have felt pretty bad.
No, you didn't speak that into existence. I had planned that. All the mechs that, lore-wise, were supposed to be ready and available for Anubis's army have been corrupted and infected. You guys got, like, the small, tiny little handful that have been salvaged.
I kind of figured something like that was happening when Anubis goes, didn't I have more?
So, yeah.
I mean, we have a chance. I completely missed tracked stuff while I was doing this, and so I'm gonna have to listen to this episode and come on here and read, because I feel like we're missing an extra 30 hit points off the core.
I feel like, yeah, the damage is a bit off, because I know, like, you guys got blindsided a few times, but it shouldn't have taken off that much health. I know the blade is the most fragile mech. Even after what I've thrown at you, you guys should be over 40% for the arms.
Yeah. Try 20. I have.
Huh.
I mean, we got hit with a 10 banger like 3 times, and then multiple 5s. I like I said, I'm gonna have to retrack, but I think our core even is like, I have it 90, but I think it should be more like 70, 60, because that's arms and legs. But I mean, we only have 60, so yeah, we have 20%, 21, 22, something like that. It was that surprise attacks, man. Like we took like 45 or 30 damage in one turn, right? Never spoken. It's like we got attacked by like 3 different bugs and then sprayed, and then someone tickled me.
I mean, I remember that last part for sure.
Yeah, okay. Anyways, I'm delaying the recording. I'm just I'm just talking on my ass at this point. But yeah, I'm just reminding myself to come back and redo the math so that we're on par for next time. I'll do the scrap and stuff. So
Okay.
don't worry about
I
it.
will.
We'll figure it out.
All right.
Bye, podcast listeners. I still did not end recording. Bye bye.